Everybody, it's me, Shaw360, and I'm here with my Shinee Collection. Do you see that? Do you see it all? Yes, it is my Shinee Collection. I have been telling you guys that I was going to do a collection video for a really long time, and I haven't done one since the last one I did back in 2014, and at the time, I was just showing the Korean stuff, because that's all I had, but I have done a lot of collecting when it comes to Japan, so I think it's time to show that to you guys. I've held off on showing it. I told myself once I started collecting Japanese stuff that I wasn't going to show it until I had everything, and I have just about everything, so I think I'm ready to go. Now, my Shinee Collection, when I say my Shinee Collection, I'm talking about studio albums. I don't collect Shinee's DVDs, I don't collect their live albums, and I don't collect like OSTs and features. I collect studio albums, so that is what I'll be showing you today. And because, like I said, I've already done a collection video before back in 2014, I'm not going to show the Korean stuff as much. I mean, you see it here, but I'm not really going to go into detail because I've talked about it quite extensively before. So this is going to be me showing you the Japanese stuff. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video and it was worth the wait. Alright, so with the Japanese stuff, I kind of wanted to show it to you by album because there's 3 Japanese albums and all of the singles go back to an album. So like these 3 are singles and they all are appearing on this album. Same thing with the other singles for Shinee in Japan. They do the singles and then all the singles are put on the compilation, which is the album. So first we're going to start with this, which is Shinee's Replay. It was their first single in Japan and it was also their first Korean single too, so apropos. This comes in 2 versions. It comes with a regular and it comes with a limited edition. Back when this was first pressed, the limited edition came with a photo card. I did not get this back when it was first pressed, so I had to buy my photo card on the aftermarket. I ended up buying a Jungin photo card for Replay, and then probably about a month ago, I was on eBay and I saw an auction for the Minho Replay card. And let me tell you, at first I'm like, I'll go ahead and bid because I don't think I'm going to win. And because I had lost so many times on different cards for Shinee, that I was like, you know, it'll just be an opportunity for me to see how high does it end up going at the end. No, I won it. I won the Minho Replay card for this album, which is like one of the rarest of the Shinee cards, for $7.86 US. It was a steal of a deal, and the only reason I'm not showing it to you is because I'm going to show you all the photo cards later. But yeah, I got an excellent deal for this. But the regular and the limited edition, there's not a whole bunch of difference. The only difference being that there's the slipcase, because this is a CD and a DVD. This is a CD and a DVD. Like, that's really the only thing, is that this has the CD and the DVD on the inside of the booklet, whereas this one has a twin tray where the CD and DVD sit. So it doesn't really matter which one of these you get, especially if you're talking about used, because chances are you're still not going to get a photo card. Next, we have Juliet, which was their second single for the Japanese market, and it is one of my favorite photo books. I really, really love their styling for this photo book. It's just precious. And I have 2 cards for this one. I have Minho's card for Juliet, and I also have Jungin's card for Juliet. I got them with my, well, I bought the Minho card, and I got the Jungin one with my album. So fun. And this comes in 3 versions. It comes in the regular, which is again CD DVD, and it's the booklet. Then it comes with a limited edition that comes with a twin tray and a photo book. And then there is this version, which is the twin tray, the photo book, and the play button. And the play button is something really unique that they only did for 3 different releases. They did it for Juliet, they did it for Lucifer, and then they did it in the special box for the first album. But it's a button about yay big. It's got an actual safety pin on the back, and you charge it on your laptop, and once you've got it charged, you can plug your headphones into it and listen to the album on this button, which, this is a single, so there's not a lot to listen to, but I mean, for the first album, you get the entire album on that button, so that's not that bad. But it's just one of those things where, like, we live in an age where people download MP3s all the time, and the whole play button deal, it's just not as attractive as it could be. So they quit doing it after the first album, but it's a lovely little kind of merchandising piece of the Shinee story, so I'm really glad I have it for all these albums. Same thing with Lucifer. Like I said, you got your regular version, which is just like the booklet with the CD and DVD in it. So CD, DVD. Then you've got the other limited where the covers, I will say the covers are a little bit different between each edition. Like if you notice with the replay, the covers are different. With Juliet, the covers are different for the regular versus the limited edition, but then the limited editions have the same cover, which is odd. Not sure why they did that. And then with Lucifer, same thing. You've got the limited edition where the covers for the limited edition are the same, but the cover between the regular and the limited edition is different. And then it does the same thing where you've got the CD DVD in a booklet. Then you've got the twin tray version, which is this one, twin tray version. And then you've got the version that comes with the twin tray, the photo book, and the play button. And Lucifer in Japan is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. SM is really good with creepy concepts, but Lucifer in Japan, there's one particular photo of Taemin in this album that I don't know how they got away with it, because it's almost pornographic. Let me see if I can find that photo. What am I doing, showing porn to the children? No, it's not porn. It's called SM. That picture. What the hell is that? I don't know. Somebody tell me. I don't understand. But yeah, that picture. Oof. But that's in here, so you know, it's whatever. But yeah, this is Lucifer, which was their third single. It's got a big old number 3 on it, just to remind you. And then after Lucifer is when they did Shinee's the First. There's 2 limiteds and 1 regular. And in the original press for this album in Japan, the photo card was only in the regular, which was weird because the photo cards were in the limited on the singles, but then for the album, the photo card was only in the regular edition. And then instead of photo cards, the first limited edition has a calendar, and then the special box has a calendar, and it has a play button as well. And I show the inside of this one on my bias tag video, so I'm not going to open it up, but those are all related to each other, and that is kind of the first wave of Shinee in Japan, where they're kind of just redoing all their Korean stuff for a different market. Next wave in Japan is when we start getting into original material just made for the Japanese market. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so this here is the Boys Meet You kind of era for Japan. All the singles that you see around here are all found on this album, which was their second full-length album, Boys Meet You. And I have every version of this one too for the Japanese market. There's 1000 Years by Your Side, which comes in a regular edition, which is crap. Like, this regular edition literally has 2 songs and 2 instrumentals, and this photo is the only photo of the group in the album. Like, seriously, if you were to open this up, inside are the lyrics, and that's it. This is the limited edition, however, and it's got one detail that I really think is adorable. It's got this black cat cutout. Can you see that? I think that's so funny and just so cute, and I love that part. Then it's got the CD and DVD, and mine got damaged in shipping, which kind of sucks, but then again, I don't plan to resell these things, so I'm not too concerned about it. And this comes with the twin tray, just like most of their limiteds do, but it has really pretty CD plates. Like, I don't normally talk about the CD plates for Shinee because they're nothing special for the most part, but I thought that these CD plates were really, really pretty. And then it comes with a booklet, which is nice because, like I said, there are no pictures on the regular, but on the limited edition for this one, first of all, it's got that really striking silver and black, which is just so elegant and deluxe, but it's got these beautiful pictures of Shinee, which is another reason why I really enjoy collecting their Japanese stuff, because they have some really nice photo books in Japan. So yeah, that is what comes with it. And then there are photo cards that come with this for both the regular and the limited, but I think the photo cards are only in first press. The next one that I'm going to show you for singles for the Boys Meet You album is Dazzling Girl, which is my favorite of this group. I love the Dazzling Girl video. I like the Dazzling Girl energy. It is way too cute for me most of the time, but I don't know, even though it's like sickeningly cute, I still really love it. So this is the regular edition, which just has this picture of the group, and then, you know, on the inside you've got the CD, the OB strip, and that's it. Like there's nothing else to it. It's nothing special. And then it has 2 songs, plus it's got the instrumental. Then you have this limited edition, which actually has something interesting that I've not seen on any of their other ones. This has a bonus song on it. Now, this song is on the actual album for Boys Meet You, but it's got Dazzling Girl, Run With Me, and then it's got Bodyguard rearranged studio version live. So that's something different, you know, and so it kind of makes it special because even though it is a small limited edition, it has that extra song. In fact, that's the reason why the CD's not in here, because I always take this CD out because it comes with that bonus song. And then it's got inside of here, instead of a photo booklet, it's got these like picture pages. Like they're loose picture pages. They're cool though. I like them. It's just, I'm always worried about them. I'm glad it folds in so I don't have to worry about those pages falling out. Unlike the jeweled limited edition, this one, I'm always worried about the inside falling out of it. And I'll show you why. So this is the outside. It's really pretty. It kind of looks like a purse, like a really nice clutch purse. And then you have the CD and the DVD. And then when you open it up, you've got, like, it looks like a huge poster almost of the group. And then you've got the CD and the DVD. And then you've got these long pages inside like a plastic pouch. And there's nothing to hold it in. So if you don't close this properly and store it good, you really could just have it fall out. Like I've had it fall out before. See, it falls out. So I'm not too fond of that for the packaging, but I really do love that like whole clutch purse look. I think that is really attractive. So it's okay. It's okay. I think if I had to choose a limited to get, if I could only get one of them, I'd get the white one because it comes with the extra song. So it's my favorite of the group. But yeah, still one of my favorite Japanese singles of theirs. It took a long time for me to like another single as much as I like Dazzling Girl. And then there's Sherlock by Shinee. They did a version of it for the Japanese market. This is the regular version, which comes in like a paper case, which I'm not used to them coming like this. Like this reminds me of the Mama album, and like it's paper. It's not even a jewel case. It's just really, really cheap. But yeah, it comes with Sherlock and Keeping Love Again. And it has the CD on the one side, which has like a plastic cover on it because they know that it's going to get scratched being in this paper sleeve. And then on the other side is this thing, which I don't like to unbox this because it's so time consuming. And I do these all with one hand, so it takes a little time. Okay, this is the lyric book, but it's also a poster. So I'm going to try to get this undone as much as I can. Like I said, I'm doing this with one hand, so it's really difficult for me. Ah, there we go. See? It's a poster. It's got all the members on it. How cute, huh? Isn't that nice? And then inside is the lyrics to Sherlock and Keeping Love Again. I actually find this to be really beautiful. Like all the little weird, creepy vegetation stuff. I don't know. It's psychedelic and psychotropic, and it's just really cool. I like it a lot. And then this is the limited edition, and it has that. Oh, I love that so much. Even though they're like hardly moving, I don't even know what the point is if they're not going to make them like do something wild. I like that when I have a copy of In Black's 3D that does this. I like it on here too. I just think that's a neat effect. And then the back is the same way. See, it kind of moves a little bit. It's got a little 3D effect. And then this comes with the photo book and the twin tray, which is why it's worth it to get the limited on this, because you get an actual photo book with fun pictures of everybody. Kind of like outtakes of the Korean version of Sherlock, because it is the same photo shoot, but it's different poses. So it's actually kind of a nice companion piece to the Korean one if you decide to get it. And then the last in the series of singles is Shinee's Fire, which I've talked to you guys about this before. It's crap. That's it. this crap. And then there's the actual album itself for Boys Meet You. There's a regular and limited edition. The regular has a small photo book to it. Not anything to write home about, but at least it's something. And of course it comes with all these 12 songs, so it's definitely worth it to get it. And then the limited edition is nicer because you get a bigger photo book, but also you get a DVD that comes with all of the music videos. So you get the Sherlock, the Dazzling Girl, the 1000 Years by Your Side, and the Fire music videos. So definitely the limited edition I recommend getting. Only thing is the limited edition is really expensive. Like the regular edition, you could probably get it for $25. The limited edition, if you want to get it brand new, you're talking about $50. And that's why it took me so long to get most of my Japanese stuff, because the limited editions, especially of the albums, were astronomically priced, and I'm not a rich person, so it took me a while to come up with the funds to get everything that you see here. But we are almost done. We're down to the last, or at least the latest, completed era for Shinee in Japan. Alright, so this is the latest era of, well, the latest completed era of Shinee, and it is the I'm Your Boy era. There's 3 singles that came out before the full album came out, so not as many singles as you saw with Boys Meet You, but that's okay, because to me, I'm Your Boy is a better album anyway, and I'd rather have a better album than have a whole bunch of singles. So it starts with Boys Meet You, the single, which is really confusing for people. There's a lot of people that if you don't do your research, they go on Amazon or one of the other websites, they see Boys Meet You, they know there's an album called Boys Meet You, they get this and they're disappointed because there's just like 2 songs on it. And so I think that they really did a disservice to fans by naming them the exact same thing, and not even the exact same thing, like one's Boy Meet You, Y-O-U, and one's Boy Meet You, the letter U. They're the exact same, Boys Meet letter U. So it kind of sucks that they did that. But once you get past the whole name confusion, they're very different, because obviously one's a single and one's an album, but also just it's a more laid back vibe. They're kind of in like suits in the other one, whereas this one, they're in, you know, t-shirts and khakis, and except for Minho, who's everybody's dad and showed up to the beach after work. I don't know what he was thinking, who styled that. But it comes with a regular edition, which is this one, which doesn't hardly come with any pictures at all. Then there is the version that has the CD and DVD, and you can see that the covers are different, so keep that in mind. This is the one with the DVD, and it's got the white picket fence. This one is the one that's the regular, and it's got kind of like the park thing in the back. And then this is the other limited, which is totally different because there's nothing there except for them. And also because this one's a long one and it doesn't come with photo cards. I don't know why they did it like that, but this comes with postcards, not photo cards, which kind of sucks. But it comes with a big booklet of pictures, and I love the photo book for this one. It is a really, really beautiful photo book. I'm going to try to get it out for you guys, but you know, one-handed bandit. So yeah, this is the photo book, and it's got such a beautiful picture of everybody. Everybody looks great in this comeback. This is like one of their nicest comebacks ever. This was early on when Jonghyun was doing the blonde hair, so they were having a little issue with trying to figure out how they wanted to style it, but it still looked good, and everybody just looked really happy and healthy in this comeback, so I really like it a lot. So that is the I'm Your Boy in those 3. And then there is Lucky Star, which is right here. I don't know why I was reaching for 3, 2, 1. And it comes in a very similar format. It's got the plastic slip-covered limited edition and then the regular CD edition. Nothing special about it. But Lucky Star was like, I think their last single release before an album. And it stayed expensive for a long time. I got this and I think I paid like $25 for it, which is more than I have paid for any of their other singles. Like I've never paid this much for any Shinee single before. But the limited edition does come with a really cute photo book. Oh, it's the video pictures. And that was such a cute video. And then it's got this other like white room photo shoot. Other than that stupid earring that Taemin's got on, this is actually a really fun shoot. Very pretty. Very worth the money. I like it a lot. So, yeah. I recommend the limited edition for Lucky Star. But, you know, you get the same music. One has music, one has DVD, and an extra photo book. The big slip up for me, and probably should have taken as a sign of things to come, was the way they did the singles for 321. Okay, so 321 has 3 editions. It's got 2 limited and 1 regular, and they're all jewel cases. So you don't even get like a long photo book, you just get nothing but jewel cases, which kind of sucks. Now these 2, I think they both come with DVDs, and the DVDs each have something different. Like on this one, the DVD has the music video and the jacket / music video shooting sketch. And then this one, the DVD has the music video shooting sketch. Oh, same thing. Oh, no, wait. This one has everybody on the DVD. And this one has 321 on the DVD. That was the difference. Oh, I knew there was a reason. Yeah, so the limited editions, you get the video for everybody Japanese on this one. You get the video for 321 on that one. So that's the main difference. And then this one doesn't have a DVD at all. And it barely has any pictures in the liner, so there you go. But yeah, they're all jewel cases, which still kind of sucks, even though it looks cool on your counter. Like if you have a bookshelf, it looks cool how they're all lined up, but just sucks that you don't get like a long book. That would have been nice. And then there's I'm Your Boy, which is a favorite release of mine. I love it so much, I have 4 copies. I have 2 of the regular versions, and these are actual Japanese press from Japan. Their first press, they came with Photocards. And then I have first press of the Korean version of I'm Your Boy. It's not that the songs are in Korean, it's that it was printed in Korea. And I got the Korean version instead of the Japanese press for the first time because at the time that I was getting it, it had just come out and it was hella expensive. Like it would have been close to $120 for me to get all 3 when they first came out. Whereas the Korean version, I think these were about $20 a piece. So they were $50 a piece in Japanese print. But it's basically the same thing. The only difference being that when you open the album, the way that the album is put together right here is different. In Japan, it's got this really cool latch thing where like there's a CD, you open the latch and there's another one underneath. This one, they're just kind of side by side, like twin tray style, and that's disappointing, but still it's got all the same photos and everything else, and it comes with the same photo cards. You can tell the difference between the Korean one and the Japanese one because there's like barcode numbers on the back that are different. But yeah, came with the same thing. So this is one of the few times where I'm content to have the Japanese or the Korean press of the Japanese album. And that is the I'm Your Boy era. And while I don't know what to call this particular era because there's only the 1 single so far, this is their latest Japanese kind of era build up, and it starts with Your Number, which is a really awesome single. I like it a lot. I also like the other song, Love. It's really cool, and it is so disappointing that the limited edition does not come with a photo card. Instead, it comes with a gigantic sticker. Like the entire obi strip is a sticker, which is why I have this plastic wrapped around it, because I'm so afraid that I'm gonna lose it. So I will never play this CD. It will always be like this, which sucks. But yeah, this is their latest one, and it is the last thing they released in Japan. Like I said, I don't collect DVDs, those kind of things, but yeah, that is glorious. And then lastly, I'm going to show you the photo cards I have so far. I showed you my photo cards in the bias tag, but now I'm going to show you what I have now because I traded a lot of stuff out. Alright, so this is my Shinee photo card collection. I don't know if you can tell, but I have traded out quite a bit of what I had before, and I have replaced it with Minho. I've also bought a lot of his stuff too, so not all of it was trades, but I have majority Minho now, and I'm looking to trade out the rest of it too, but I just haven't had the opportunity to. But you can see here the ones that I've bought since the last time. I bought this one, I also bought this one, and I bought that one. This one came in my Lucky Star when I got it. I think I bought this one too. I pulled this one I pulled. This one I think I bought. Oh, and I traded too. I traded quite a bit. I can't even remember everything I traded, but I traded my Onu Japanese press. For the Japanese press, I'm Your Boy card. And it can't really see because of the glare. Ugh, glare sucks. But they're both Minho. And at first, it would be hard to tell which one was Japanese and which one was Korean because they're identical. But actually, you can tell when you flip it over because at the bottom of the cards, I don't know if it'll focus. It's not going to focus. Oh, there you go. On the bottom of the cards, this one says UPC and that one says SMK under the official site. And also the site is a little bit different. This one down here is Korean press. That one up there is Japanese press. And that's how you can tell the difference. So, a little helpful advice there. But yeah, some of the other ones I still have. They've remained the same. But yeah, I have a lot of new ones that I didn't have before. So, you've got Taemin from Lucifer, Taemin from Sherlock, Taemin from Dazzling Girl, Taemin from The First, Taemin from the Ace album, the group card for Boys Meet You single, the group card for I'm Your Boy. I think this is I think that one is the Korean. Yeah, I think that's the Korean press that I pulled from the album. The bookmark for Minho from Everybody, Minho's card from Misconceptions of Me. Oh, good question. I don't remember. Let's look. No, it's from Misconceptions of You. Okay. Anyway, his photo card from one of the Misconceptions album. Then his photo card from Boys Meet You in Japan, the single, because there is no Boys Meet You in Korea, duh. His Lucifer card, the Fire card, the Lucky Star card, the Sherlock in Japan card, the Your Number card, the Lucifer in Japan card, the I'm Your Boy, both Korean and Japanese press, the Juliet card, the Dazzling Girl card, the Everybody card. These two cards are actually from their season's greeting packet. And then I think that's all the Minho I have to show you. Then I have Key. I have Key for this is Misconceptions of Us. This is the one I pulled in my Misconceptions of Us album. This one is from Everybody. I got this in my Everybody album. 321. The First, which I pulled from my first album. This is Key's bookmark, I believe. This is him from Dream Girl. And I think this one says, I'm a Dream Boy. Yeah, it's cute. His Two Heart card. Then I have Jonghyun. I have his replay card. I have both of his base cards, his Juliet card, his 1000 Years by Your Side card, and then for Onu, I've traded all out of his off, so I just have Dazzling Girl, and I think this is for Why So Serious? Yes, for Why So Serious. And then I have his card for the Boys Meet You album in Japan instead of the single. So that is all of that, and I have one last thing I want to show you that I just got in the mail, so hold on and then we'll be almost out of here. Alright, and the last thing I'm showing you is something I got in the mail just a few days ago. Well, like 3 days ago, actually, because I think I got it on Friday. These are some Polaroids and Photocards. It's been a long video, guys. These are some Polaroids and some photo cards that I got off of eBay. These are photo cards from the SIAM, which is the new brand that Shinee is endorsing. They're no longer with Etude House, which kind of breaks my heart because they've been with Etude House for so long. But yeah, they're doing the SIAM, which G-Dragon was doing the SIAM right before them. So it's still a pretty high-profile endorsement, but like I said, Etude House is like family, so it kind of sucks. These are the cards. These are both of Onu's cards, which the seller that I got them from, I don't know what they did, but can you see in the glare how dinged up the card is? It just sucks. That's okay though, because I'm giving these to a friend, so I'm not worried about them if she's not worried about them. But these are both of Onu's cards. Then these are Taemin's cards, which are for sale. These are Minho's cards, which are not for sale. These are Key's cards here. And then lastly, these are Jonghyun's cards. And then what's really cool about these cards, which I wish they did this with photo cards for actual albums, in the back, there's group shots. Isn't that cool? I love that. I think that is such a neat idea. And each group shot is different, which is kind of why I hate the fact that I'm breaking up the set, but at the same time, I always knew that I was going to be getting rid of these once I got them, because it's actually cheaper for me to buy the set than to buy both of the Minho cards. But yeah, these are the backs. So I'll give you close-ups in just a second. But yeah, these are the Photocards backs on the SIAM. You see that? They are truly adorable. Oh, I love my little dorks. They're the best. Little stinkers. And that one. So those are all of the SIAM cards that came through. And like I said, anything that's not Minho or Onu is for sale, because the Onu is going to a friend, and also because I'm keeping Minho. That's the whole reason why I bought this set. But Taemin, Jungin, and Key are up for sale if you would like them. Really reasonable price too. I'm thinking $7 for both. Alright. And then this is a Coex set, which I was so mad when I got it because they put the hologram sticker on the stupid price barcode sticker. So I have to save that, which I don't even know why I'm saving it, because I'm going to be splitting this up anyway. But this is their latest postcard set, which I was never a big photo card collector. Recently I've been into it more than I was before, just because I'm trying to get all of Minho's album photo cards. But I saw these online and they looked really pretty, and then when I got them in person I was really disappointed with the quality. But these are their Coex Polaroid set. So these are both Minho, which are beautiful. Then these are both of Onu's, which are really cute. I like them a lot. They're still up for sale, but I like them a lot. These are both of Taemin's cards, and I'll do close-ups in just a second because I have to show you something on them anyway for close-up. Here are both of Key's cards. And then lastly, and these are so beautiful, these are both of Jungin's cards, and they're the nicest cards I think I've ever seen for him, like pose-wise. They're really gorgeous. So that's them right there. Doesn't he look sweet? Now, I don't know if it's going to show up because I'm doing video, and this kind of detail is really hard to show in video. But can you see kind of... No, it's not really showing up well. I'm going to try to pick another one where you can see it a little bit better. Maybe you can see it better with Key's card. I think you can see it better with Key's. Can you see how pink tinged the photograph is? Not only that, but you can't really tell on camera for the video, but it's kind of blurry and it's extremely pixelated, like crazy pixelated. If I was doing a still photo, I could show you better, but I don't think you can really tell. But it's really low quality. I'm really disappointed. But yeah, the Jungin set is up for sale. The Key set is up for sale. The Onu set's up for sale. And the Taemin set's up for sale. The Minho I'm keeping. So if you're interested, let me know. Message me. But yeah, that is the latest thing that I've got for Shinee. And that is the end of my collection video. Thank you guys for watching. I have to say, Shinee, when I chose them as a bias group, I don't feel like I chose them. I feel like they chose me. I just naturally found myself gravitating towards them, wanting to know more about them, favoring them before everybody else, and eventually I was addicted. And part of the reason I'm addicted to them is because in my mind they each represent a different part of myself. And, you know, they say that like minds, you know, gravitate towards each other. They see that's the reason why a lot of husband and wives after 20 years look like brother and sister, because people pick people that are similar to them. And for me, Shinee represents 5 different parts of my own personality. For instance, Onu is kind of my like mischievous dork, which I love about him. Like, he never takes things extremely seriously, but if he needed to be serious, he could. But he just kind of wants to make people smile, make people laugh, and that's me a lot. Minho is kind of my classy part of me. Like, he's the part of me that I always feel like tries really hard, really stays by the book, you know, that really is just the epitome of like a good person. And so that part of me, while I'm not always perfect like he is, I feel like that's a big, strong part of me. Like, I really try hard in life to do the right thing. I try really hard to do things by the book, and I try really hard to be fair. And I feel like that's Minho in a lot of ways. And then Taemin is kind of the other part of me that's misunderstood. Because I feel like as much as I misunderstand Taemin, I feel like people misunderstand me sometimes, you know, where there's the outside part that they see, but people don't really know what's going on under the surface, and I see that with Taemin a lot. With Key's kind of my more outspoken side of myself. Sometimes in these videos I get really, really carried away, and I feel like that part of me is the Key part of me, so I really, really enjoy it. And then there's the Jonghyun part of me, which is like the crier, and I've cried on videos before. He's a really emotive, sensitive part of the group, and I feel like when the rest of them maybe don't get that caught up, he automatically is. And when everybody else get caught up, I think it takes him like days to calm down. So yeah, each one of them is a part of me and a part of my personality that, you know, took me a while to embrace and love. But when it came to Shinee, I loved them right away from the very start, right off the bat. So I'm glad that they are my bias group. I'm proud of them and the things that they've done with their career, the things that they've done on their label, the men that they have become, and I hope that I can love them forever. And thank you for watching my Shinee collection. I really appreciate it, you guys, and hopefully I'll have some more cool videos soon. Bye!